How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here, and we're on Daredevil, episode number 11 of season 3. Sucks, there'll be 2 more episodes left of Daredevil entirely after this, so yeah, that sucks. But yes, this is Reunion. So, last time out was really great. We got a lot of Karen backstory, and we did fear so much, and it looked like she was going to bite the bullet, but Father Latham was the victim of Bullseye's attack. So yeah, that sucked, especially with, you know, the rift between Matt and Father Latham regarding the secret relationship between Maggie and Matt. So yeah, and we had a really great fight as well last time out, Bullseye versus Daredevil Part 2. And I'm hoping, you know, before the end, because I have a feeling that is not going to be it. But I hope we do have one more final battle between Bullseye and Daredevil, because the fights have just been absolutely beautiful to watch, and it was last time as well, so, especially in a more open environment. Not too open, but, you know, more space than in the office, so yeah. But yeah, I'm honestly loving this season. It's honestly been the best Marvel Netflix series out of them all. Like, if you put all of them together, like rank every series ever that has happened with Marvel Netflix, this would take the gold by a country mile, in my opinion. It's just been so, I mean, there has never been, all the episodes have just been like 90 mile per hour in my eyes, especially with, you know, seeing Wilson, you know, play with the FBI, Bullseye's story, Matt especially. It's just been an absolute treat. So, with that said, let's just delve right into episode number 11 of season 3 of Daredevil. The extended reaction shall be on Patreon. Let's go. You got your ass kicked. Take the L, Dex. Take the L. It's back again. Uh-oh. Oh! Shit! Oh! Jesus! Damn, I felt that!
Daredevil killed Father Latham.
Oh, Maggie. Speak
Who's
up,
in
girl!
command here? I am. Captain Stryber, 15th Precinct.
Oh, boy. This is not good. Oh my goodness.
FBI.
This is sickening to
Daredevil's
see.
our suspect. I'm assuming command.
The suspect is still at large. We have civilians down on the inside, but the church and surrounding buildings are on lockdown.
How far out is ESU?
Sort about Maggie.
It won't hold them forever. I'll be back.
And in greater numbers, too.
No, it's my fault. I deserve the baton, not Father Latham. I should never have come here.
How about nobody deserved a baton?
Because Fist knows who you are.
Sit on it. Sit on it. If they don't notice it, surely he's gonna.
They're gone.
Now kiss. Pretty uncomfortable to get out.
Me in front of the FBI.
Jesus, Karen.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows about the fact she killed Wesley as well, so...
Don't worry, it didn't work. He caught me off guard, asked me how long I'd known you were a secret.
He's
swear I
master
tried.
manipulator.
He read it in my face. I killed him. That's why he sent Poindexter after me. Stupid and reckless, and now Father Latham is dead because of me.
Why didn't you tell me?
As of tonight, we are proud to announce that justice has prevailed. And Wilson Fisk is once again
Has it?
a free man.
Fuck.
Daredevil is our true public enemy.
Oh my god, this is not good. This is not comfortable. He's getting them. But my god, he's such a fantastic villain.
Protecting Karen Page from evil. If you're the kind of man you claim to be, do you really want to help it find her?
I mean, this is the problem, though. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he has no idea what to do.
I saw him go in, slam the door. It was him.
Where?
The orphanage.
But please tell me we got all the kids out of there.
I don't know.
Come on, let's move.
Good on Maggie. Good on Maggie. Come on, Maggie, you sly, amazing. I'm loving how involved she is being in this dire situation. Awesome.
All that shit happened because you wanted to be the big-time lawyer instead of hanging around here with us losers.
Come on.
Oh,
That's not
Theo,
fair.
that's...
No.
Come on, that's a
None
low
of it is.
blow.
We didn't have any say in this, Foggy. You went and pissed off the biggest mob boss in the city, but we're the ones paying for it. Or we will if you don't do what he says.
I mean,
If I
I can
read that
understand
statement to the
why
press,
he's saying this, but
Fisk
come
wins,
on.
Theo.
He's already won, Foggy.
Truth is, I'm killing
He's
time.
screwed with it. I mean, poor Ray's getting screwed all over the
Killing time
place.
for what?
This is for the best.
Looking at her. Because I need to kill a few more seconds.
Karen Page, you're under arrest.
Oh!
What the hell are you doing?
Beautiful. This is
She's
going to
ours,
be
Detective
interesting.
Black Hell.
She's a federal
Oh
suspect.
my
She's a
god.
suspected accomplice to murder. That's state law.
And she's here to surrender to the NYPD. What part of our crime scene do you not understand? We're
Uh-oh.
all cut up about what
This is going to be rustling his jimmies in a minute. Well, it's already has, but... There's been some complications, which I love what Foggy did.
My name is...
I know who you are. Take off your shoes.
He's like, what?
It's beautiful.
It certainly is.
It's peaceful. And so...
It's been through quite a
Snowstorm.
bit over the
Beautiful.
years. The Gestapo demanded everything we had, including that painting.
Damn it.
My father fought them. And they
Robbed.
shot him in front of us.
Love's tainted.
You know what
Shit.
it's like to see your father take his last breath on the floor in front of you
Funny you say that.
as they marched my family across Poland to the ghetto. My mother went hungry.
Keep the painting.
Oh?
Is that supposed to matter to me?
No. But it matters to me.
What Vanessa wants tugs at him. I mean, I thought that was going to go down a lot more awkwardly, but
I'm flattered.
Even if he did crush your ass at the end.
He didn't crush my ass.
You ran out of there like a scared little...
My fault.
And whatever. You guys aren't alone in this, you understand? Just put a lot of my brothers
High
and
five
sisters on the
for
ground,
Honey.
and none of us have forgotten that.
you're a
You can
wonderful
find a way to
gem.
bring down that son of a bitch, every cop in the city's gonna have your back.
I don't want to leave you, but I can't ask you to be accomplices to what I have to do now.
What does that mean?
Karen knows.
It means that Matt's gonna kill Fisk.
That building falling on you really did mess up your head.
You put him in prison, Foggy. Look what happened.
It's not going to be the same this time. They're going to throw him in
Put
some
him-
supermax hole.
Yeah, I was
where
gonna
he
say,
can't
the
compromise
ref.
anybody.
I know you're not that naive.
It's called having faith in the system. Something you used to have.
It's called facing the reality that some people are so rich and powerful.
That's the
system
truth.
simply can't handle them.
Yeah.
This guy's been 5 steps ahead of us at every single turn. You really think he's going to allow that to happen?
You're right. You're right. Maybe just
And like I said, when Matt has to resort
I'm
to
telling
doing
you, it's
this,
not going to work. You want to give the law another try? Sure.
it's
I'm all ears.
really desperate times.
Simple. Step 1, we work together. Step 2, we come up with a plan. And step 3, we execute that plan.
It's genius.
And
Come
throw
up with
away.
that by yourself.
Well, at least I respect the fact that, you know, he wanted to get his hands clean. Jesus!
Pull over. Get rid of the body.
I'm surprised he's not clashing,
Yes, sir.
you know, his head with the car door. I knew he wouldn't take that news about Karen lightly. Fuck. I'm so nervous. Oh my god.
Sliders.
Take
Fuck!
Sammy into the bathroom and lie down the...
Come on, Ray, come on. I'm really nervous for this dude. Oh my god.
Do it. If we're gonna get your family someplace safe, you're gonna have to trust me. I can't trust anybody. Well, I trust you.
Aww. Take that as a compliment,
Save
Ray.
His life tonight.
Oh, here we go.
So I owe you one.
Yeah, I would take that as a compliment. I would start trusting him. He's just, you know, just done that. So, wow. That was great. That was a great final few moments. Like, I was a bit worried after Fisk got the news regarding Karen that Ray would be in a bit of a problemo. And like I said, with this season, it's made you worry for this, you know, new character that is working for the FBI. That Fisk's trying to control, but seems to be like something more. And you did worry, and this was it, but thank goodness he gets to live for another day. Someone might want to smack me over the head because I said, okay, well, this micro SD card's looking a bit full, Liam. You might want to switch it before you get reacting to Daredevil. I don't do it. Because I'm an idiot. So, in the final minutes of Daredevil, the camera shut off because the memory was full. So, I was like, final minutes, come on. So, I had to delete some old files to be able to manage those final moments of Daredevil. But yes, speaking of that episode, of course, considering, you know, this is episode 11, that was a really, really great episode, considering, you know, how focused we were half the episode with Matt and Karen in one area, considering Dex was like a bloodhound for both Matt and Karen. Thank goodness we had that plan, though, on having Karen arrested by the NYPD. Mahoney is an absolute gem. But I really, really loved that. It was a really, really great plan to involve Foggy as well, to get Karen into safe ground. And Matt, you know, makes a run for it. So yeah, it was just really, really great to have that. Not just, you know, great to get Karen out the clear, because, you know, if she was under the FBI's hand, Fisk would have her dead straight away. So this was always going to be a safer option, it seemed, to get Karen out of Point Dexter's, direction. And it was just a genius plan. But like I said, it was also great to see the NYPD and FBI just stand off like, this is mine. And I was like, no, it's mine. So it was really, really great to see them two just, clash heads because of, Matt's shenanigans on getting Foggy here and all of that. So it was just really, really great stuff to see. Yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. There was a lot of things that I really, really loved, especially from Fisk, like, beating up his spokesperson, like, to death. Like I said, it's the least brutal thing that it's one of the least brutal things I feel, because he literally did, something to, another one of his spokespeople, I guess, back in season 1, episode 4, I believe it was, smashing someone's head with the car door. So I would take that, if anything. But I knew things were not going to go down swimmingly when he was told, oh yeah, Karen's been taken by the NYPD thanks to Ray. So yeah, he took it in such a calm demeanor. I was waiting for the kill switch to be flicked, and there we go. I also really loved his conversation to the woman with the snowstorm, the rabbit in a snowstorm painting, because I thought that was going to go down a lot more awkwardly, and I think I think with the Nazi story that she spoke of, and how he feels like Vanessa would resonate, I was really surprised with how he was like, well, I can't do this. I mean, yeah, it was a compelling story and all of that, and I shouldn't. Vanessa wouldn't want to take it if she knew the full beans regarding the story. So yeah. So I was really, really invested by the person who refused to give the painting, because it was such a powerful story, and you felt so much sympathy for her, especially when she was talking about her family, and how that's the only thing left she really has, I guess at the end of the day. Nazis and all of that, it's always going to hurt, isn't it? So yeah, you felt so bad for her, and I was completely surprised. I mean, Fisk might have some layer of understanding, but I don't know, I was still half expecting Fisk to do something shady or something like that, but I'm glad that, he was not thinking about himself, but he was thinking about, what would, I think, Vanessa would approach this way, so I wouldn't want to piss off Vanessa, and yeah, so it was just really, really, a moving scene to see, to see Fisk listening and understanding and considering that person. So brilliant stuff to see. It was also really great to see Matt as well reveal himself to Ray. I love how he revealed himself so quicker than he has done to Karen, but, I think different circumstances, especially with, the situation we've got going on with Fisk and all of that, and, Ray is basically, the black sheep, I guess, of this whole FBI crew. Everyone's like, yay, Fisk, hail him, and, there's nothing suspicious going on at all, and, yeah, Poindexter's chill. And, Ray... That's the thing, though. Ray's been a very, very amazing character this season, especially with his struggle between being a good person and, with him trying to be a good person, him trying to provide for his family, but he's in a bit of a difficult situation with Fisk, and I absolutely love his story so much this season. And like I said, he's the black sheep because of the FBI, because he's the only one that doesn't feel who feels all of this is wrong. So and he knows, but he just can't do anything about it, because Fisk's like, oh, it would be a shame if, or Poindexter in this case, considering he's, partnering up with him, but, Poindexter idolizes Fisk so much, and he wants to make him proud, hence why he was not going to lay loose. Like Ray was suggesting, they're not here, let's just take a break, go to bed, or whatever. And, Poindexter's like, no, I want to do this, and I'm not letting down Fisk, so if you want to, if you want him to be pissed off, that's on you. But I'm finding Daredevil, I'm finding Karen, so yeah. And it's just really, really great to see. I've lost a bit of train of thought, but it's just really, really great to see, this struggle from Ray. It's just absolutely, brilliant to see Ray's character shine throughout each episode, and he's just been stuck in this hard place. He can't really pick and choose, really. Like, he's, like I said, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, considering, you know, this hole that Fisk has. So, yeah. I was also going to mention about Fisk as well, because, like I said, I liked a couple of his scenes today, especially his speech. But that crowd was, like, they just instantly turned from boo to listening to Fisk. It's like, you guys are, I have no idea what to describe them guys as, but I felt it was a bit like, I would not be like that if, you know, I absolutely detested this, you know, criminal, person. And he gives off this speech. I would not, you know, be like, okay, let's, you know, take this with a grain of salt and all of that. I wouldn't even trust what he says. Like, yeah, so that crowd was just like, their minds just snapped like, okay, gullible. But no, honestly, it was great to see Fisk's speech as well as his freedom as well, because, now he's free. And Fisk's even more dangerous now, so that's great. I mean, we even got a glimpse of that. His first real taste of, you know, his presence of not to mess with him, because he's had to be contained in a cage, I guess, even though, you know, he the only prison he considers is love and all of that, but literally the beast's been in the cage throughout the season and he can't really do anything. We saw a bit of his anger peak when he, you know, confronted Karen, of course, because considering the fact that Karen, provoked him. And I'll get to Karen in a minute, because I really, really loved her scenes as well in this. But Fisk was able to turn the tide to them dying, by getting full-on confirmation that Matt was Daredevil and, you know, the whole Wesley, Karen revealed that, so like I said, let out a bit of anger, but, you know, he couldn't do what he did to that guy, to Karen, because that's what Karen wanted at the end of the day, and, he did snap, but he didn't get that opportunity. Unlike this episode, we got to see him where he reacted if things didn't go according to plan, and we saw that in today's episode, him being unleashed now that he's free. He's being able to be dependent on all, he's independent, should I say. We got to see him in his, in that mode where you don't want to confront him, whereas you can approach him with caution every other time, but now he's a free man. It's just like, okay, do not piss on this guy's cornflakes, and, you know, that's what literally happened, because the FBI had one objective. He found out that it was all down to Ray's call that Karen got took in by the NYPD, and there we go. Bye-bye. Mr. Fisk's buddy. Don't call him Mr. Fisk. As Foggy's brother was like, oh, Mr. Fisk. Oh, you're calling him Mr. Fisk now. I do understand why Theo is a bit, worried and all of that. I mean, Fisk's a dangerous character, and, you know, if he's got would you say red flags? He's got warning flags, if anything, on Foggy's family. If you've got that, you have a right to be concerned, but don't put this on poor Foggy. I mean, this is not really Foggy's fault. I understand that you're worried, but bitch, don't do that. What else was I? Oh yeah, Karen as well. I was going to mention that. Karen had some really, really great moments as well when she opened up to Matt about what she did to Wesley, as well as, you know, what we saw in the last episode with that incident with her brother. But she was opening up and all of that, whereas, you know, Matt was like, well, I'm going to kill Daredevil, so we're kind of even and all of that. And you know, it's so great considering the fact that, you know, Karen, you know, was so emotional and she needed a hug, because she's not a bad person at the end of the day. Yes, she's been in situations where it's not looked too good on her record, like, you know, her brother's death and Wesley's death. The latter, it was self-defense, and, you know, you couldn't, like, Karen was in a shitty position, so she thought about survival rather than, you know, being threatened, and, you know, capped off, I guess. Whereas she was a bit, stupid, but like I said, she's not a bad person. She lives with those nightmares, and, you know, she realizes that, if she could turn back the clock, she would do it instantly for her brother, especially. I mean, she doesn't have to with Wesley, because Wesley was a little weasel Wesley. But I really, really loved her opening up to Matt in this episode, as well as, what else was there? Oh yeah, the rooftop scene where everyone came together, which was really, really nice. And Matt, knowing that he was wrong, acknowledging that, and acknowledging the fact that, you know, I don't deserve you and all of that. And, you know, them going, like, talking about the plan, and, you know, Matt's plan to kill Fisk and all of that. And I'm really, really interested to see where they do go with this thing. Because, I mean, Matt's been adamant all season long that Fisk has to be killed. And I'm wondering, will they go along with this? Like, I mean, this is the end. Like, this is season 3 is coming to a close to the entire Daredevil arc for the time being. Like, we don't know if it will, like, if this incarnation of Matt will transition to the Disney streaming service, for example. But either way, there's a lot, like, you're just wondering, are they actually going to kill off Kingpin? Because it would be really, really interesting, like, at that moment where Matt has that option to end the life of Kingpin. Will he go along with it? Because saying it is one thing, but doing it, especially living by a creed that you don't want to kill, can be another thing. So it'll be really, really interesting to see what Matt does in that moment. But, and if they do have, like, if Marvel have given them the go-ahead to get rid of Wilson Fisk, considering, I mean, I doubt this will happen because they never do. Like, they never really, it's only references, if anything. Like, I doubt we'll ever see Charlie Cox appear alongside Tom Holland, for example, Daredevil and Spider-Man. But Wilson Fisk's also associated to the Spider-Man franchise, and I would absolutely love to see Wilson Fisk in a Spider-Man movie. So that's my other, like, concern regarding, you know, are they actually going to kill off Wilson Fisk? So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see, because Matt is ready for this, and yeah, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see if Matt does have, like, that energy, that drive to kill Wilson Fisk, because it's a big ask. Like I said, especially with you know, your no-kill commitment, and you're willing to break that. But like I said, your actions are different from what you're thinking and what you're saying you're going to do. So, at that moment, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I'm really ready for it. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how, Matt and Ray now move forward from this, now that Matt revealed his identity, and, Matt basically saved Ray's skin, because Ray was not in the best of positions after Fisk's men, you know, came for him after the whole NYPD situation. And things going forward from here will just be absolutely juicy, especially since this is a bit of a kick up, the backside for Fisk, considering, okay, you have a new objective, get rid of Ray, and that didn't go down swimmingly either. So, yeah, it's going to be great moving forward, and I'm absolutely loving this series. It's a shame it's going to come to an end, like, not just the show, but this season in general. Like, season 3 has absolutely been a blast, and I would just watch this on repeat, like, I would be willing to watch this on repeat over and over again, considering how amazing season 3 has been. Like I said, it's the best Marvel Netflix series out of everything. Jessica Jones season 1 and 2, you get the idea. And they've just gone above and beyond to make this season particularly stand out, so awesome stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Beats and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!